Just want to turn our attention, folks, to the White House. So the president here is signing executive orders, another batch of them. And in breaking news, and we've already brought you the story about Mexico getting another 30-day pause when it comes to trade. Well, Canada just got one as well for another month. We talk about whiplash at the moment with these trade deals and then bans and deals and bans. Anyway, here's Donald Trump.
The Biden thing where they give billions of dollars to people that have nothing but money. They're not going to spend that money. They're just taking that money. We're giving nothing. They're coming in because of the tariffs, because they don't want to pay the tariffs, and they're opening up big. So, but with respect to people, I said, I want to cut the people, but I want to keep the good people.
Mr. President, tariffs, sir, can you walk us through the next steps on this? Steel and aluminum tariffs are due to kick in next week on Canada, Mexico, and every other country. Are those going to be modified as well?
No, those are not modified. Those are happening next week, and the big one will be on April 2nd when reciprocal tariffs. So if India or China or any of the countries that really, India is a very high tariff nation. I'll tell you what's a high tariff nation is Canada. Canada charges us 250% for our milk product and other product, and a tremendous tariff on lumber and things as such. And yet we don't need their lumber. We have more lumber than they do. We don't need Canada's lumber. So what I'm doing is I'll be signing an executive order freeing up our forests so that we're allowed to take down trees and make a lot of money and then reharvest trees. Also, we're cutting fire divides. A fire divide is a 50-yard to 70-yard swath where the trees can't, it's long enough so trees don't burn forever until you can get them out. And those trees can be sold and made a lot of money with. So, but we'll be doing that. We don't need trees from Canada. We don't need cars from Canada. We don't need energy from Canada. We don't need anything from Canada. So where we can be self-sustaining, which is in most things. Look, we have more oil and gas than anybody. Our forests are massive. Massive forests. We're just not allowed to use them because of...
All right, we'll leave that there because we've got a bit to get to. But, I mean, there was an interesting question there about steel and aluminium, which, of course, involves Australia. And Donald Trump said, not modified. It is happening next week. No talk of carve-outs for anyone, which presumably that includes us. So we'll see if he changes his mind, which Donald Trump does, as we've seen there when it comes to tariffs. So it was in place for Canada and Mexico. Well, they've both got a pause on that for 30 days, another pause.